In a small, remote village in the Philippines, legend spoke of a tikbalang, an elusive creature with the body of a man and the head and legs of a horse. The villagers whispered about its tricks, warning travelers to avoid wandering at night. One evening, a young man named Marco, intrigued by the tales, set out to explore the forest under the moonlight. Ignoring the villagers' warnings, he ventured deeper into the woods, determined to uncover the truth behind the legend. As Marco walked, the forest seemed to grow darker, the trees looming like shadowy sentinels. Suddenly, he heard the sound of hooves echoing through the trees. Out from the darkness emerged a figure, tall, imposing, with a horse's head and glowing eyes. It was the Tikbalang. The creature spoke in a deep, resonant voice. "Lost traveler, the forest can be a maze if you're not careful." Marco, both terrified and fascinated, tried to keep his composure. "I'm not lost. I'm seeking the truth about the Tikbalang." The Tikbalang's eyes gleamed with mischief. "The truth? The forest is full of truths, but not all are what they seem. Follow me, and I'll show you." Though wary, Marco followed the creature, believing he was closer to unraveling the mystery. They walked for what felt like hours, but the forest seemed to shift around them, trees moving and paths changing. The Tikbalang's laughter echoed through the woods, and Marco began to feel disoriented. Eventually, they reached a clearing with a small, serene pond. The Tikbalang gestured to the water. "Look into the pond. What do you see?" Marco peered into the water and saw not his reflection, but a series of distorted, nightmarish images, twisted faces, and dark shadows. He realized too late that he had been led into a trap. The Tikbalang's grin widened. "The forest is not just a place, but a reflection of one's fears," the Tikbalang said. "You sought the truth, but found only what you feared most." Marco tried to leave, but the forest seemed to close in around him. The Tikbalang's laughter faded as Marco's vision blurred. The next morning, villagers found Marco's belongings at the edge of the forest, but no sign of him. To this day, Marco's disappearance is a cautionary tale in the village. They say that the Tikbalang still roams the forest, waiting for those who, like Marco, seek to uncover truths without heeding the ancient warnings.